Alright, showing us back as live again. So let's I'm not sure if that last bit was sending or not, but it had a hiccup. Then it went back saying it was working. We haven't done anything. So I tried finding that hidden item I thought there was, but apparently I'm mistaken, or they took it out in the remakes. Ah, Mankey, perfect. Oh man, Fangs, don't knock out the Mankey, because I will be sad. I will be very sad. Don't. Haha, thank you. That's a little stressful in these Nuzlocks there, huh? Gotta hope that you don't kill the only thing that you can use. He only leered, so I'm actually at full health still. Can train up over here a little bit now, too. Yeah! Number 3. Let's see what he's got. Extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment, then thrashing away the next instant. It's pretty scary stuff. So it's a pig ape, so let's call it Oinkers. Right? I mean, that only makes sense. That would enrage it some more and maybe make it fight harder for me. Or hate me and therefore fight harder anyway. Win-win. Ooh, a level 3. I supposedly the lower they are, the better it is to catch. But you know I can't catch a second. Bye-bye. Ooh, 31 experience. That's way better than the Ratatatas and Pidgeys. Another Mankey. You know, I really don't mind. They have fighting moves, which I believe... Ooh. Dang, Fangs. Which will be perfect against Brock's rock type. If I remember correctly. You know, I was never... You know, like, I studied the original 151 chart just so extensively as a kid. Just so extensively. And I knew all the important ones to me, the types that I wanted to know. And then the types that I felt like weren't useful, namely like poison, maybe, fighting, for whatever reason, ground. They felt like they weren't, I guess, weren't on my team and didn't affect my team enough that I didn't have to memorize them. So I know them to an extent, but not well. But then you put in like new stuff. Completely lost when they put in new stuff. Like, for whatever reason, my brain can't handle steel or fairy or dark. Like, I know enough. Like, I know dark's good against psychic. Like, I get it. But then is ghost good against dark? Is it a triangle? And what's ghost actually good against? Because as far as I know, it was messed up in the first gen, right? Or was it not messed up, and because they were poison ghosts, that was what was confusing? I don't know. All I know is in the anime they show you go get your ghost, and you destroy the psychic types with them. But then in the game, they're poison types too. So psychic destroys them as well. It's a very self-destructive setup. It's very weird. And it's weird that they like set it up in the show. They're like, hey, look, you get these ghosts and you are all set. And then in the game, it's like, no, you're supposed to learn that chart. You didn't learn the chart. Well, where can I learn the chart? You didn't internet? You better internet harder. So I've always never really... There's certain ones I just don't know. It's mostly like I only know the super effectives. I don't know the weaknesses or resistances. And then for a long time, I didn't know you could get quad damage. Like, I knew flying and water are both weak to electricity, but I didn't know that Gyarados has quad damage to electric. Does it make sense? Yeah. But it doesn't say anything different when you're playing. It should say, like, instead of super effective, extremely or ultra or something. It should say something different. The most effective. I don't know. Something. It should let you know that it actually matters instead of, like, you have to go and you have to figure it out outside of the game, where the game is literally hand-holding you up until then. But they don't tell you certain things for just zero reason. I don't understand that. Not, like I said, not a big deal. Just, it would be nice. Like the book, you should get a book with every Pokemon game. Every single one. Type chart. The whole thing. And they just tell you, memorize it or else. Later generations, of course, they had where if you fought it already, you can get the effective or super effective or not effective right on the attacks. And wow, that is perfect, because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to memorize all of them. So then it gives you even less incentive to actually sit down and learn. So that's I mean, it's pros and cons. It's perfect for us lazy people. It's terrible for the fact that I'll never care to learn now. Of course, they don't have it in all Pokemon games, which kind of stinks, but okay, I'm okay with that. I can guess mostly. I know well, mainly having played the first generation, I know you just get a Psychic and you just destroy everything. That's the rule. Psychic or a Dragon. Still kind of the rule. I mean, yeah, there's Fairy defeats Dragon, I think. And Dark defeats Psychic. So, I mean, they're not unstoppable anymore, but they still feel extremely powerful compared to all the others. I don't know what level Sprout's going to evolve at either. I think it's kind of low. It's like 11 maybe. Bulbasaur is really low if I remember correctly. So does LeafGreen not have any Nidorans? I thought Nidorans were in both games. Maybe not though. I don't know. That was the other thing I never studied. I would always look ahead to find out which version I wanted after the first, of course. The first one, we went to Walmart, and my parents said you can get one game, and I asked the clerk guy, I said, what sells lately? And he says, everybody's been buying these Pokemon games. I said, oh, okay. What's it about? And I don't think he told me. I don't think he knew. But he told me that they're just selling all over the place. Everybody wants them. So I said, okay, I'll take one. He said, there's red and blue. And I said, okay, which one's selling the most? And he said, red. Everybody loves red. And I said, I'll take blue then. That showed him. Got him right where it matters. You know, that's what it really. That's where he went home and he cried. I could just tell. Another crit. Holy cow. What? Holy cow. Anyway, so he sold us blue. I got my Cosmic, or whatever they called it, Game Boy Color. The purple see-through-ish one, because it was the only see-through-ish one they had. Man, I would have loved if they had some gray one back then. It would have been just so great. Just gray and clear. Or just clear at all, I guess, would have been okay. But like a smoky gray, clear Game Boy Color. Oh, man. They would have flew off the shelves, in my opinion. But my favorite color is gray, mostly. One of mine. So I guess I'm pretty biased there. So yeah, blue was my first. I played the heck out of it. pretty sure my first one was Charmander. I don't know if I chose him immediately, or if I chose... I don't think I chose Bulbasaur for some reason. I might have chose Squirtle, thinking it was blue, you know, Pokemon Blue. You take the blue starter, but I really don't. I really think I did Charmander, and it's got that blue tint, so that is how I remember the game, is in that blue tint. And then people are always talking about red, and for whatever reason, I'm like, not against red, I just find it funny that almost everyone else seems to have played red first, and so that's how they remember it. Don't get me wrong, Charizard is definitely my... Oh, no. Charizard is definitely my favorite. Oh. Of the 3 starters. And evolutions. I think Charmander's... I mean, none of them have great middle ones. War Turtle is pretty cool. He's got weird, bubbly, sideburn hair things, though. The teenage years, as I've heard it called, a lot of them are very odd. Especially the starters. But, definitely Charmander and Charizard are the coolest in my opinion. I've always loved dragons, so that doesn't help. Blastoise. I love turtles, so it's nothing like I have anything against Squirtle. And he's got Giant Bazooka back, so that's really cool too. So I mean, it's nothing like I have anything against him. I just don't prefer him. And same thing with Bulbasaur. There's nothing wrong with him. I just don't prefer his look. Is Tackle actually stronger than Quick Attack? I don't know. I know the one has the faster attack, but I mean... Wow, thank you. This is rough. Very, very rough. I really don't think you get an experience share in this game. I gotta look up real quick to see if I can get the shoe some... Oh, I got that by pressing hard against it. Unless I bumped the button. I don't know. Didn't think I did. I think the running shoes are after Brock. Yep, after you beat Brock. Dang. That's a long ways. Let's see, do you get experience share in this game? You can't get experience share yet. You need to have caught 50 Pokemon and see the professor's aid. Saffron Zone. So that is like real late game. And I don't know if I'll get that many in a Nuzlocke. I'm guessing yes. 50 Pokemon in your Pokedex. Oof. That's rough. Very, very rough. We can do it, right? Nothing a Pokemon Master can't handle. Excuse me. Oh, that's way better. I increased the screen size a little bit for myself. Oh, that's so much better. No, he could... I don't want to lose Oinkers so fast. Let's switch him. Sprout can take care of business. Wonder when the game decides if it's a critical hit too. Is it if I hadn't swapped, would it have been still a regular attack, or is the game figure out it's a critical at a later time, like when it's hitting? Guess it doesn't really matter. Ooh. Mine's over double. I feel kinda safe. Dang, that was a good hit. I feel very safe currently. We made it! Whew! Sorry, that was probably really loud. I meant to go, whew! Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Yeah, level 3, that's what I want. Right there. Sweet spot of experience and not fear of imminent death. Oh my god. Did I say that out loud? I didn't mean it. I take it back. I take it all back. I didn't mean it. I fear all the death. I fear it. I don't want to die. Gotcha. You crit me, I crit you. Goodbye. Oh, slowly but surely. The issue, too, is I can go into, like, the Viridian Forest and fight some trainers, but I don't know what level they're at. And now I understand the fear. Like, I get it. You could lose it, and then you have to hope that you get something that's also perfect later. Like, having a Mankey against Brock is very, very important in my book. I guess I have Bulbasaur. I can mass level him. But Sprout. But if I mass level Sprout and he somehow kicks the bucket too, I'll just restart, I guess. This is all a little bit of a build up. I want to do a Nuzlocke on. I think I got Diamond. I think I pre-purchased Diamond. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, we could win this. I'm not going to risk it. It's not worth the risk. It's not like Fangs doesn't need the experience too. It just slows everything up a bit. Sorry. But yeah, I want to do, when that releases, I don't know how fast I'll be able to get it out. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I was really focused. I was going to get all this stuff done just so perfect beforehand, just perfect. But then, then I have to wait until the house is quiet enough, and then I have to wait until my internet's stable enough, which obviously I just, cross my fingers on that, because there's no promises there. All right. Low kick. Yes. And then I was going to set up a camera, but that's boring too. I mean, maybe not for a Nuzlocke, it would be boring, I would think. But for like any other game, that would make sense, But I have to get it all set up, and I'm just pushing buttons until stuff works. Like right now, this doesn't even really make sense in my living room, but it works currently. That's kind of a close. Oh, a crit would have killed. I might have to be a little more cautious. Just a smidge. Yeah, Vine Whip. Now that's it. Brock is done. Well, actually, let's. And it's funny because in my normal games, I would never use Rattata. I would never use. Well, I think I've used Pidgey. I don't know if I've ever kept Pidgey though. I've used it up to Pidgeot. Just enough to get like all the evolutions in there. But I don't think I've ever like wanted to keep it on my team. And no offense to anyone who like these are their favorites. I've never. I think I've played a Mankey long enough to get past Brock and then put it right into the box and said sayonara. Like I don't think grass is very effective against it. Let's see. It's perfectly fine and apparently very strong. But yeah, none of the starters ever really interested me. And then on the other side of the coin, like when I would play originally, my blue edition. Sorry, I'm picturing between green and red. I'm like, it's not green. Well, it's not red either. When I played blue back in the day, I always picked Charmander, and then I couldn't get a Mankey in that game. So I always had to mass level a Caterpie. Every time. Up to a Butterfree. And then it has all these great moves, in my opinion. Where you can sleep, you can confuse, you can paralyze, you can poison. It's got all this great versatility. And then it just never becomes very strong. Like, I understand bug Pokemon, they're the weak ones. Haha, we point and laugh at them. And then you get stuff like Scyther. It was just ridiculously cool and tough. And I get that, like, beginner Pokemon, it wouldn't make sense for them to be some of the strongest ones. But again, that happens. I think it was Staraptor, someone was saying, is one of the best types, flying types in the game. For its generation, and it's right in the beginning. It's the Pidgey of its generation, and it's one of the best. So I mean that makes more sense in my mind that these could be cool Pokemon. Like, you get these attachments, you should be able to keep going with them. That's what happens with me with every starter. Every time people are like, "Oh, you're playing with one of the starter Pokemon?" Yeah, I am. Because I started with them and I grew an attachment. I mean, that's how this game usually works, right? They're not supposed to just be disposable things. I don't know. That's never how I've seen it, at least. So I find it weird when people scoff at the idea of using a starter. Maybe it's because they're usually like a tougher built one. They see it as like a cop out to just having a better Pokemon right off, but that's like the literal point of them, I think. So on that random tangent, I've never used a Mankey. I have never, ever wanted to use a Spearow or a Fearow. Just zero interest. Cool design of a bird. I'm not putting it down. It's just zero interest. The Nidorans I was never really into for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to remember back to Blue. I think you could get both. I know you can get the Nidoran male, and a lot of people like Nidoking. Maybe I didn't know how to evolve it. I know it's still kind of a thing to me, like, when to evolve these things. Like, I was playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, And I said, I'm going to try different Pokemon this time. I'm for sure playing something different other than my starter, Eevee, of course. Which actually is very different for me to play an Eevee. I like Eevee. I love that it can evolve into anything. Never really interested in... I mean, the evolutions are cool. Do I want to play an electric, Jolteon that could be much stronger if I played any electric type Pokemon? Nah. Electric dogs, those are cool. I like them. I mean, there's other things. I've never been interested in it. Maybe it's a evolution stone issue, because I've never been big into like anything that needed an evolution stone that I can think of. I also, for some reason, really love all of the Pokemon that you have to trade to evolve. But I never had anyone to trade with as a kid. Like, I didn't really have a friend who played Pokemon, I guess. Or at least I didn't, not knowingly. Until, like, way later. And by then I had a GBA and I could trade with myself. Sounds very sad, but whatever. I could do it. I could finally get myself a... Golem was probably my least favorite, but a Gengar and Alakazam, those are just so awesome. Like, I've never understood... I guess I do understand why they put them behind a paywall. They want you to pay. But it's very frustrating as a kid, I want my Alakazam. I want to just win. I want a cool... What? Must be level 13. I've always wanted the Alakazam, and I've always had it out of reach until, like I said, until I could trade with myself. But by then, it wasn't as fun. It wasn't as interesting. It was, what, 2 generations later? 3rd generation, 2 generations later. What am I doing using Scratch? So I had very little interest in them now. Like, there's so many other things I don't have to trade for to get. So it always is this weird, like, nostalgia. Like, ooh, I want it, but it's not the best anymore. Or it's not nearly as cool anymore. Is Spearow normal flying or just flying? Because I bet this low kick's going to do nothing. Yeah. Rude. Whoa, I forgot about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta go. And so I still can't get them here because I can't trade for them. But I'm playing new Pokemon. And so as I was saying in my Let's Go, I did play a Nidoran male. Got up to Nidorino. And I had to look it up because I kept putting the game down and coming back. And I'm like, oh, what level do I need to be? And I'd have to look it up again. And everyone has their own, like, personal preference. Oh, you level him up to this level and then he's fine. No, I want to know what level, is a really good move. What's the last move? Because that's the big thing. Oh my god. I forgot. Oh my god. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. A level 5 Spearow is going to just demolish my team. I cannot believe that just happened. Holy cow. See, this is the issue. I don't know type advantages enough to remember that flying demolishes everything that's on my team. Oh. No, I don't want help. Oh, boy. Bulbasaur or Sprout. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. I knew Sprout was a bad name. I knew it was unlucky. Oh, should have been paying attention. An hour in, we're down to 2 Pokemon. And that's another 2 Pokedex entries I'll never get. Alright, let's go catch a bug, because apparently I need more Pokemon. I don't care. You've had your coffee. What is that red box you have? So you're working for a Pokedex, blah blah blah. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon. I do know how to catch a Pokemon. I have to talk to this guy because he grabs you anyway. Pretty sure in yellow it doesn't work and he just leaves. I love that. And I don't know what generation it is that it starts, but later generations they understand you don't have time if you've played the game. I know Sword and Shield for sure had it, where if you have caught one, they go, "Oh, I see you've already caught one." See, what's a Teachy TV? What the heck is that? I don't remember that at all. The basics, like you mean type advantages and watching out so that your Bulbasaur your Sprout doesn't kill immediately. Route 2, I can catch something right here. Oh. I can't believe. Okay, I gotta get over it. Okay, so I have him. I don't need to catch him. I can skip him. He doesn't count. Dead. What? Yeah, why don't you crit and we'll just start this all over. I'm not picking Bulbasaur again. Sorry, Bulbasaur lovers. I like him and all, but wow. A peck? We were like so much stronger. 7 levels higher. It was over half my health. Demolished. Is there nothing? Is this? This is a new route. It's gonna give me a stupid Pidgey, isn't it? Oh my god. I think you can get Caterpies here too. I don't remember, to be honest. I really just wish I could get something other than Rattata. Wow, I feel so stupid losing. I'm like, oh, I can't believe all these other people lose all these Pokemon on Nuzlocke. All they gotta do is be a little bit careful. And I'm not saying they're stupid, and just being dramatic and sarcastic. But just the fact that, like, it really is that easy. You just play it safe a little. And I was playing it safe, I thought. Other than I don't remember type advantages, apparently. Like I said, that's what you have to watch for. Man. Is there nothing else here? Is this Rattata Central? Give me something better. I guess I can just keep low-kicking everything to death. Oinkers will love it. Let's try. There. I changed the grass spot. Our Pidgey, I swear it's got Pidgeys at least here too. My Pidgey's like low chance. I can't believe I lost the starter. Gonna have to stop talking about it. Okay, I'll stop talking about it when they stop throwing Rattatatas in my face, I guess. The issue now is this one could probably kill me if it gets a decent hit. Oh, 40 and it still wasn't enough. That stings. I do like that they add the experience bars right on the main things. Aha! I can catch you! Maybe. I can try to catch you. How's that? Please don't die. Also, don't kill me. Oh, don't die and don't kill me. Don't die and don't kill me. I can't believe... I was so sure. I'm like, oh man, I'm not going to lose no one. It's going to be so easy to not lose anyone. At least for a long while. Like, later gyms, maybe. Common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. I have to name it. It goes from regular bird to bigger bird to giant bird. I'm not naming it Big Bird. I guess we will name it Angry Bird. No, it's too on the nose. How about... Let's see how much I can fit. Chicka. D. Chickadee. Haha! Got him. Come on, I'm gonna go. Oh, I can't believe I lost my main guy. And I'm like, oh man, he'll be perfect against Brock and Misty. Brock and Misty. I was planning ahead. Both gym leaders. That is such a bummer. Don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one? Yeah, you can see it's flaunted on my belt to my waist. Going into the Viridian Forest, it's a natural maze. It's not. I guess I can understand little kids getting confused in this. I don't fight him, right? Catch some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into Pokemon battles. Oh, great. Great. I'm itching to catch a Caterpie. Or maybe a Pikachu. A Weedle. I don't want a Weedle. Oh, not a Weedle. Oh, I didn't mean literally I don't want it. Fangs, what are you doing, man? Oh, I guess that's that. Wow. Wow. I swear I don't remember Chris being such a thing back in the day. I guess when you don't have to worry about whether or not that's your only choice, though, and you're done for if you don't have more choices, then that's that. What level is that Pidgey? Is it like 4? Please tell me it's like 5 or 6. I think it's 4. Maybe even 3. It's 4. Come on, Chicka. Let's go baby steps back here. Let's just take it slow, huh? We'll go see Oak and see if he'll give us that Squirtle. How's that? Give me the Squirtle. My Bulbasaur's dead. I need another. Just pick it up and smash it on the floor like Thor would. That's the Chris Hemsworth way. Wow. Can't believe I lost him. Whatever. He wasn't meant for this world. His name was Sprout. He's little and tiny, and he's never going to evolve. Come on, Chicka. You missed. It's not good. He's a level 2, and I'm like deathly afraid right now. Got him. Oh boy. Okay, and they're only hitting for 3. Ooh, that was kind of risky. A crit would have just killed him again. Another one bites the dust. Sand attack. That'll teach him. Throw some sand in your eye. I guess Oinkers. Oinker's my new savior. What route is after Viridian Forest? Is it still Route 2, I think. So I think these are my 3 against Brock. Flying is a type advantage over fighting. That doesn't... Some of these make sense, some of them don't. Flying against grass, I get it. That makes sense. Flying against fighting? I guess the thought is they can fly above a fighter's reach, maybe? I don't know. That's the best thing that helps me with all these type advantages is like you figure out the logic to why they did the things. Fire beats grass because fire destroys grass, you know? That makes sense. I don't know. I guess maybe that's how flying and fighting is supposed to be. But isn't that work for flying for everything, practically? Like, it never made sense that a rock throw would even be able to hit a flying type. I get that they're strong, but they always make it look like it's just falling from the air. Like they can just summon rocks. If I could just summon rocks, I guess I would just win against a lot of stuff too, huh? Oh, I hate Spearows. I guess I now know Ash's pain. Having destroyed Misty's bike and supposedly. Definitely wasn't Ash's fault, right? I think I'm just becoming delirious. Oh boy. I cannot believe he critted that Weedle too. Man, I swear, crits were not such a thing back in the day. Maybe they raised them up? I know I never get them when I need them in a gym battle. And that just sounds like whining, but I'm pretty sure it's just the fact. No money, I got it, I forgot, I'm sorry. Let's just go fight some trainers. Let's see if I even have it, like... I guess I really need to pick up... Chica's strength here. She's low. Another tackle off. This is the exciting stuff of Pokemon trainers right here. You hit tackle, I hit tackle. No, you hit tackle, I hit tackle too. At least in the Nuzlocke, it makes sense to me why people use the like the status effects stuff. Because in normal games, all I worry about is having 4 attacks of different type advantages so that I can just decimate whoever comes out. Because I mean, I can just move on to the next one. Nuzlocke, you gotta really worry if someone's got some mega attack, solar beam or high jump kick, whatever, then you want to destroy their accuracy before they can get it off. But I've never found it ever to be really enough to be like, thank God I lowered their accuracy enough, now they can't hit me. It's always been like, well, they have a slightly lower chance. There's 1 in 60 chance less they'll have to hit me now. But I've never looked into all the actual stats, so I'm sure that's really the reason that I figure it's not that helpful, because it probably actually is. People use it. The status effects. They use them for a lot of stuff. And I know there's ways you can practically break them, but nothing I know of. I've never looked into them, like I said, so when people are like, oh man, did that thing just dragon dance? I'm like, yeah, but my lightning bolt, did you see the lightning bolt? It was super effective. And when it knocks mine out, I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right. It must be because of the dragon dances I don't know about. But my next lightning bolt will kill him because I'm prepared with another Pokemon that's got it. So I've just never worried about it, I guess. Now I need to. So that we can avenge Sprout, the seedling that never grew. Oh. Still not what I want. Aha! Gotcha first. I know you can move the move attacks, move them around. It has to do with the select button or something. I don't know. By the time I figure it out and do it, it's just not worth it. I mean, it definitely would be in the long run, but it's not going to feel worth it when I level something up to level 12 and it gets knocked out by a level 5. You know, that kind of thing. That's all I'm saying.